Hi, welcome to discoveringlean.net. Today we're going to make a garlic mash, not mashed potatoes though, because that's high in carbs. We're going to do a mashed cauliflower. So what we're going to do first, our ingredients, I have about a tablespoon of Italian parsley, a couple cloves of garlic, a couple of heads of cauliflower. And what we're going to do is, in a round pan, I am going to take my garlic, smash it, peel it, for good measure. Okay, we're going to put a little olive oil in with that. Only about a teaspoon of olive oil in there. Got a tiny bit of salt in. I'm going to pop that in the oven and let that cook. I want to mellow the flavors of the garlic that we're going to put in our mashed potatoes. So we'll be back in a moment. Okay, so we're going to cut the bottom of our cauliflower off. Oops, making a little bit of mess. And I'm going to take a paring knife and cut the core out of this. And with the core out, I can break up the florets, put those in a pot. This up so they cook faster. That's what we have. We're going to pop it over here on the stove. And we're going to let that cook. So we'll be back in a bit. Hi, welcome back. So we've had this cooking for about 15 minutes on the stove, nice boil. That's about ready. It's starting to get tender. We don't need to overcook it. So I'm going to take this off and drain it. Sit for a moment. All right, pop it in our bowl. I already added the Italian parsley to the bottom of the bowl. I am going to find a spatula would be perfect.
One in the center.
Let's get the rest of this goodness in here. And now we're going to start the process. So, whew, that's hot. Hot potatoes are hot. Or cauliflower. Of course, you'll have better luck if you make sure you have no stalks in here. Or green leafy things to tip your kids off, but we do have some the parsley in what you're starting to see. I was very skeptical first time I tried this, but it's pretty good. So we've got, hopefully not too hot. Reach over for my knife. We have our wonderful garlic. No reason to waste olive oil. So I'm going to take a touch of olive oil that was still in there, infused with some great flavors. We're just going to chop this up. That'll blend in really nicely. If this was in smell-o-vision, you'd be in heaven like we are. This smells amazing. So now I'm going to take a little break, grab some skim milk, and be right back. If the way I have it cooked, I prefer to not overcook the veggies, but if you still want to have the mouthfeel, what I've done, as you can see here, I put it through my blender, and that's what I'm doing right now. It's a little loud, so I'll do it with the camera on. But blending it will get rid of all of the fibrous matter, and it really just is silky, just like potatoes. So a little quick trip through the blender, and does the trick. Okay. Hi, welcome back. Okay, so what I've done so far is I, of course, did the hand for the bulk breakdown. I used a little hand potato thinner. Then I used the hand mixer, and then I moved to the blender. So now the product we have, smooth, just like potatoes. One extra step to set this apart. I'm putting it into a baking pan. We're going to get rid of a little bit of this moisture that we don't need. I've added a pinch of sea salt to it. And now I'm going to level this out. I'm going to put a teaspoon and a half, 2 teaspoons of Parmesan on top of that. Pop it in the oven on broil for about 15 minutes. Get a good color on the top of it. It's going to get some of that water out, really solidify it, and it'll come out just like mashed potatoes. So I'll be back in a minute. All right, we're back. I put 2 teaspoons of Parmesan on top. I'm going to put a little pinch of our Italian parsley on top, just to make it pretty. No cover on, in the oven on broil, and again, just for about 10-15 minutes. I'll give you the exact time when I'm finished with it. So be right back.